My name is Jason DeLong, spelled DE-L-O-N-G, and I am the senior producer on Skate 3.
What?
So Skate 3 this year, the big focus for us is on teams. So the idea being that from a single player perspective, you're the same skater that you were at the end of Skate 2. You've reached sort of legendary status, so the next natural progression for that is to form your own company, form your own brand. So you get out there, you start recruiting team members to form your brand. But that extends more into co-op play, where you can actually recruit online friends to be part of your team, and also playing fully online in a team versus team. It's not going away from single player. Single player is still a very big part of Skate 3, but we want to make sure that the fun with friends is a really big part of the game for us. So I want to encourage that play as much as possible. We're also doing a lot of stuff with accessibility, things that we're sort of teasing right now, but the idea that we're making the game more more inviting for people to play. So from from skate school to having difficulty settings to having multiple ways to complete challenges. We want to make sure we can bring more people to the party and then bringing them onto teams from there. So actually the idea that it's fun to skate and it's fun to skate with your friends. We've got a bunch of new additions this year for gameplay. So we've got a bunch of new tricks. We have things like dark slides, where you catch the board upside down and grind with your grip tape down. We've got underflips, where you kick the board one way and then kick it the other way before you land. We're doing drop-ins for this year. And aside from the skating, we're also doing a lot of new improvements with the offboard. So Skate 2's offboard was not highly regarded, and rightly so. So this year we've taken real steps to make sure that the offboard experience feels just as good as the onboard experience. Skate and Skate 2 took place in the city of San Vanelona. We're actually in the city on the other side of the mountain now. It's called Port Carverton. It's broken up into 3 distinct districts. There's the University District, there's the Downtown District, and there's the Industrial District. And the city is really built as sort of a mecca for skateboarders. So in Skate 2, San Vanelona had become sort of a less friendly place for skaters. It was grittier, darker, skate stoppers, security guards, etc. This is the exact opposite of that. So Port Carverton, it's a beautiful sunny day. They've embraced skateboarding. They want skaters there. So the game kind of looks and feels very different thematically from Skate 2. The nice thing about in Skate 3, the whole concept of forming a brand is you want to know that your brand is actually getting recognized. So one of the things that we're doing is we're actually changing the face of the city as you progress through the game. So the idea being that as you start to get more notoriety, you get more teammates, you get out there, you're selling more boards, you're going to start to see kids on the street riding the boards of your team. You're going to start to see things like billboards in the city will go from advertising cereal to advertising, a competition that your skate team is going to be in. So you're actually going to see your logo for your brand actually start to permeate the city more and more as you evolve through the game. And there's also a way for you to interact with other team members. You have a common logo that kind of connects you together, and it's also the thing that identifies you as an online team. Is like, this is our logo, this is our team, this is our brand. A lot of customization. I mean, we're bringing back the skate graphics tool that we had on our website last year. We've improved that even further. More detail on that later. But more importantly, it's the things that you can actually do with that. So before it was you created a graphic and you could put it on your board and you could enjoy it, and that was about it. Now it's obviously being part of a team, that logo is so much more important because you have to make sure that it's being represented as much as possible. So you can take that logo now, you can actually scale it, you can rotate it, you can put it on your board, you can put it on your shirt, you can put it on your hat. You're going to see it in the world. You can put it in environments that you create. The idea being that this wants to be the representation of who your team is and what they are, and you want people to see it as much as possible. I think, to be honest, the focus on the team gameplay, there's a lot of people that didn't play Skate 2 online, and I think they really missed out on a really great experience. So for us, kind of focusing the game more on the team aspect, it's not an attempt to pull more people online, but it's an attempt to just give more people that experience. So whether you're playing as a single player, but you've got 3 or 4 teammates around you, be they AI or real people, the idea being that we're actually bringing more people into this concept of playing cooperatively, playing with friends, playing with more people. And whether it's you by yourself, but with this team that you've kind of created within the game, or it's you playing with your real friends, you get the same kind of feeling. I don't know if the industry shifted. I mean, there's a lot of great games that have come out recently that are single player only, but it's definitely a consideration that as more people are buying consoles and more people are going online and more people are more connected through communities, it's definitely a consideration you have to put out there. So for us, as I said, Skate 2 is had great online and continues to do very well. Skate 3, we want to make sure that we're expanding that even more. And it's not even just about the gameplay. It's not about me playing against you online. It's just this shared experience online, and also the ability to share my experience with others through things like our Skate Reel graphic and something else that we're kind of not quite talking about yet, but the ability to actually create your own parks and share them online and have other people rate them and talk about them. The idea that it's not just about gameplay, like online has become so much more than just gameplay. It's about a community and people that are actually communicating about something that they love. We've actually added several new game modes to the game this year to complement the team idea. We've got things that we're showing today like Domination, One Up, Own the Lot. These are all brand new modes for team gameplay. We've also gone back and actually looked at a lot of the challenges that we had in Skate 2. Those are back and better than ever, but also adapted for team gameplay. So we've been able to go back and look at death races and contests and say, you know what, if we're doing this as a team, how does it change the gameplay? So essentially, it's some of the things that are familiar, but they're a completely different way to play them. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously that's Tony's thing now. The new thing they've done is the peripheral. You know, it'll be out in a couple weeks. We'll check it out. We'll see what they got going. It's definitely an ambitious project for sure. Haven't looked in any deeper. Again, it's relatively new technology. I think it's something that Microsoft's working on. It's going to be pretty cool. They showed skateboarding in their E3 video. It's a natural progression. No news on that right now, but I think it's definitely something we think about in the future. Skate 3 is coming out for Xbox 360 and PS3 in May 2010.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Hey, what up, homies? Is it our turn or what?
Woo!
Yeah.